Hey guys, this is number 3 in my Best of Netflix series. Today we're going to talk about Train to Busan. Now, if you've seen any of my previous reviews, you know I've got a nice little soft spot here for Korean horror films. And really at this point, I'm not sure if Koreans make anything but horror films, and they are outstanding. And this is kind of another one that you can add to the list as kind of a surprise. Now, this was one that was recommended to me by a few people. And it's ultimately described to as a zombie movie that takes place on a train. And I don't know about you guys, but the whole zombie genre has been kind of played out here over the last few years. I need a break from it. I need a few years off before I come back to it. But again, I've been told again and again, no, this is a good one. This one is worth seeing. So I pulled it up on Netflix. I checked it out. And overall, it was pretty good. It's got a few things about it that I'm just going to go over here quickly, but yeah, ultimately the movie takes place on a train, father and daughter going down to see his recently recently divorced wife. I think that's probably the best way of saying that, and they are heading down to Busan to meet her, and then zombie apocalypse takes place. Now, the first thing that stuck out to me when I was watching this movie is these zombies remind me a lot of the 28 Days Later zombies, which is just kind of really rabid, really fast. So any kind of zombie interaction that takes place isn't one of those kind of slow-moving classic zombie encounters. No, they are much more rabid, fast-paced, constant intensity type of zombie, which is good. I think that is a good move on a movie like this, especially one that just kind of takes place already in tight quarters for most of the movie. I think that was a good addition to the movie. But really, outside of those choices, there wasn't really the special hook or something that makes this movie stand out from the other zombie films. Nothing like that takes place in this movie, and maybe it was my fault for having this recommended to me and thinking that it was going to be something more than it actually was, but I was expecting the entire time for there to be something that makes me go, okay, that's what makes this movie stand out from the other ones. And there really isn't that moment. It's basically, in its core, just a super well-made zombie movie. There isn't anything unique or different to it. It's just a really cool premise, putting everybody tight on a train that goes down one track and never knowing what's going to be at that end of the track. Are they going to find safety there, or are they just going to be stuck on this train until they all die? The action sequences are outstanding. It's constantly tense. And like all Korean horror films, and my absolute favorite thing about them, no one is sacred in this movie. There is no one character that is the main character, the untouchable character, who will have, some beautiful redemption at the end of the movie. That just does not exist in these movies. And it's not necessarily saying that no main characters will survive. It's just you don't know which one will, and they do a very good job of masking that, and this one is no different. You do not know who is going to come out alive at the end of this movie, and I love that about them. That's just one of the special things to me about Korean films, ones that I think American films don't do a great job at. They're okay, they're getting better at that kind of stuff, but they tend to protect their stars, they tend to protect, the protagonists in those films and give them the redemption they need at the end of the film. But this movie kind of continues that trend of you don't know what that end result's going to look like, and it really pays off there towards the end. So, yeah, if you are super into zombie movies, this should be a must-watch for you. I think it is a well-done zombie film. It's got plenty of gore. It's got plenty of tense action sequences. You're going to love it. If you are kind of sick of the zombie movie, this might be one that you actually are surprised by. Go ahead and check it out on Netflix, so it should be easy to just go see right now. And then let me know down in the comments below if you saw it, what'd you think of it. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.